Welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hi. Thanks for stopping by, checking out my channel. My channel, it's all about crochet. A little bit about knitting, a lot about yarn, and my journey in this fantastic yarning community. Returning subscribers, hey, thanks so much for coming back, spending a little bit of your Friday with me. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Today is Granny Squares. I am totally humbled by the response I've had to this. I wasn't sure what to expect, but nevertheless, I'm still stunned at the number of people who have submitted squares for me to make into blankets. Now, here, I've had a couple of people say they're new and they don't know what's going on. They don't understand what Boggy Creek is. So if you already know that, fast forward, because I got to explain it all again. So, the blanket drive for Camp Boggy Creek started with Nancy at She's Got Yarn Too and her mom. And she just made 1 or 2 blankets. And then Lynette at Charmed Grammy is like, hey, we have this huge platform. Let's talk to Billy. So they talked to Billy, the Crafty Floridian, and the 3 of them, using their 3 large platforms, said, hey, let's open this up to the YouTube streets because we have a wonderful yarning community here. So last year they put it out there for, the YouTube world, and they started collecting for camp blankets for Camp Boggy Creek. Now, Camp Boggy Creek is a camp that was started by Paul Newman and General Norman Schwarzkopf. The idea behind this camp is to take kids with illnesses such as leukemia, sickle cell anemia, severe asthma, some types of cancer, cystic fibrosis, things that won't allow them to go to camp with kids who aren't sick. It's a place where they get to go and they get to be kids without being kids that are sick. They get to do all the things that the kids do in camp. They put on talent shows. There's swimming, there's archery and fishing, and all the arts and crafts, all the things the kids do when they go to the sleepaway camp. They get to do this, but it's closely monitored by volunteers and staff that are medically trained. A doctor, or I don't know if it's 1 or more, are on site the whole week that they're there, who happens to specialize in whatever disease or illness these kids have. They are specific to that. So they can get treatments. They have a mini ER there if there's something that, God forbid, should go wrong. So these kids get to go to camp and forget that they're a kid with an illness and just be a kid. And they get to spend time with kids who are going through the same thing they are. And there's even a part, I believe it's over the weekend, where parents and siblings get to come and they get to experience some things, but they also get to experience with people who are going through the same things they are. So moms can network with other moms whose children have the same illnesses. The non-sick kids get to spend time with siblings who understand what the family dynamic is like when one of your siblings has these all-encompassing diseases. So it's a whole thing that just brings them all together. It's a fabulous thing. Listen, I have a couple of videos linked in my description box. One of them is the tour, part 1 of the tour. I think it's a 3-part thing that they did when Lynette and Nancy took the blankets to Camp Boggy Creek last year. The tour guide was phenomenal. She explains the whole thing, gives you a tour of the facility. It's worth your time. Go check it out. It's listed in my description box below. So anyway, we are starting the 2nd annual Camp Boggy Creek Drive, hashtag Camp Boggy 2024. because they're going to deliver them in February of 2024. Lynette is driving down with her husband in February, and then we are going to be driving them to, now we're going to drive the blankets to Camp Boggy Creek, which is in Eustis, Florida, which is about an hour away from me. And I'm in like 45 minutes south of Nancy, so we're going to figure it out. We're going to get them there. So we're hoping to beat the record. It was 360 some blankets last year. We're shooting for 700. And I know that sounds like a lot of blankets, but each kid gets to take one of these blankets home at the end of the camp. So, and they go through between 100 and 150 blankets a week. So 700 isn't a lot of blankets. So we're trying to get them. So we're going to beat our record. So I think they set the goal for 700. So my little part in this is, yeah, I have a couple of regular blankets on the hook, but I wanted to figure out a way to allow those of you who find mailing a blanket cost prohibitive, but want to be part of this blanket drive, because it's a really phenomenal thing. So my thought was, I hate making granny squares. Don't mind sewing them together. I don't have a problem with that. I just hate making them. I hate the ends. I just don't like making them. They're too fiddly for me. So I thought, well, for the cost of a cup of coffee or more, because some people are sending more than a couple, send me 2 or 3 granny squares. Stick it in an envelope with 4 stamps on it, and I'll put a border on them and sew them together. So I said, send me your 5" by 5" granny squares made with a number 4 acrylic yarn. That way, acrylic is because we want them to be able to be washed. Let's face it, kids are gonna do things on blankets that need to get washed. So using a number 4 weight acrylic yarn, I don't care what yarn you use, I don't care what color you use, I don't care what design you use. Solid, regular, drunken, 3D, you name it, you put it in a 5 by 5 square, I'll figure out a way to get it in a blanket. And mail me and we'll put together blankets, and now you're a part of it. I have finished my second blanket, and I'm booking on number 3. I'm almost done with number 3. The biggest part for me this week is I had to sort them by size. Even though, like, say 5 by 5, some people's tension is a little tighter, so I had to, there's some that are a little smaller, some that are a little bigger, and then some that are right. So it's fine. I now have them sorted in 3 places. So now when I go through these I'll sort these out so it's not so hard, and I'll start booking right along. So blanket number 2 is done, and ta-da! Isn't this fun? I love doing these blankets. I'm just using the tan was Pound of Love in the color Dove. The navy blue is Mona Lisa yarn, which is 100% anti-pilling acrylic. I left this one pretty plain. I didn't put any, I thought this was more boyish looking, but it's just a crazy quilt type looking thing, and that's what these are going to be, guys. There's going to be no rhyme, no reason. I know my OCD friends are probably freaking out, but they're just fun for the kids. There's just, look at this square. Isn't that fun? Just crazy, fun, exciting, visually stimulating. And now we have blanket number 2. So blanket number 3 will probably be finished this weekend, and I'll start on blanket number 4. And I'm just going to keep going until I run out of squares. I'm collecting squares until the end of November. That way I can get through the holidays and January and finish up all the squares. That way I'm not inundated at the last minute rushing to try to get them all done. So by the end of November, send me your granny squares. My address is listed in the description box below. If you are using a Google-based shipping program like Pirate Ship, they're going to try to change the name of my street to Turkey Trail. Don't do it. It will not get here. Go back a couple, 2-3 times to make it stay on 173rd Court. If not, you're gonna have to white it out and write it in, because if it doesn't, the local post office has stopped forwarding it. Google just hasn't got the message yet. So anyway, so now to the fun part. I have 15 packages to open today to show you some granny squares. Now, some of the ones that have a lot of them in there, I'm not going to show you every single one, but you know, some that have just a couple of in them, I'll show you. I am just going to say the name of the person and where they're from. I won't give out last names. And at the end of all this, sometime in December, I'm going to be doing a drawing for those who have sent me granny squares for some hand-dyed yarn that is dyed by me. Also, don't forget, Laura at Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, she has the double duck dare for those of you who send 17 squares and the words quack quack. That will make her make 3 more. So let's get those squares for Laura in sets of 17. So she's in granny square hell. She's the one who set this up, not me. This is the reason why I don't do granny squares. It's granny square hell. I'm right there with you, Laura. Ugh. Anyway, so we are going to start with package number 1, and this is from our friend Deb in Wattle, Arizona. Hi, Deb. She sent, so there's a note. No note. Bunches of I love this color combination. This dark gray with this peach. I love this. And then the light gray. So pretty. So those are a bunch of those. Then she sent some pink and some white. And some solid pinks. This is soft yarn. And there's some more gray. Oh, I love the gray. I think the gray is, oh, look at that one. Isn't that pretty? With the gray and the white. So there we go. That is from Deb in Arizona. This one is from Lynanne in West Bridgewater, Massachusetts. She sent a card. Ooh, that's pretty. Says, Dear Lynanne, greatly appreciate you finishing the blankets for those of us unable to do so. We'll try to make some more squares if my hands allow. Prayers for your husband. Thank you, Lynanne. I appreciate it. I hope your hands feel better. Nothing's worse than having sore hands. So she sent a couple of really nice granny squares. Ooh, look at how the fall colors in that one. See, like, okay. Regular granny square. I don't know what kind of granny square that is, but it works. I like it. I like that a lot, actually. And then she sent these two. Oh, and the mustard in that one, and the aqua and the teal. So pretty. Thank you so much, Lynanne. I appreciate it. Those are really nice. And if you don't send any more, hey, you sent 4. That's great. Those 4 are 1 block, so we're good. Next is Sandra in Pennellville, New York. And she sent a card with butterflies. Isn't that pretty? Thank you for doing this. I got my two sister-in-laws and my niece to help do this also. So happy to participate. Sandy. Thanks, Sandy. Let's get more people involved. I'm excited. Okay, so here's a bunch of squares from Sandy. Oh, this one's kind of got the 3D flower effect going on it. Ooh, that one's pretty. Hey, I'm digging that flower. Oh, I like that one. Look how pretty. This one's got some puffs on it. This is just a regular granny square. So these are gorgeous. This one's really nice. I like that kind of Jacob's Ladder-ish. Wow, those are interesting. I love that. Look at this one with the 3D flower. These are going to make fun blankets for the kids. Okay, that is Sandy. Next is Brandy in Mineral Wells, Texas. And we have a note. Here's some squares to help. God bless. We'll try to send some more at a later time. I appreciate. Thank you, Brandy, so much. And Brandy sent some with sparkles. Look at that with the sparkle. See, I hate sparkle yarn, but that's not too bad. Ooh, orange. That's pretty. This one's got some sparkle in it too. I love these colors. These are so pretty. These are my colors right here. So those are 4 from Brandy. Thank you. Oh, that is soft yarn, whatever that is. Really, really soft. Okay. That's that. And that's an empty one. That was not supposed to be in there. That's from Jackie. Oops. I think these got left over. Let's see. All right, here we go. This one is from Sharon in Warwick, Rhode Island. Hey, I know Warwick. Funny little story. From 1997 till 2000, I lived in Warwick, Rhode Island. My husband had a job with Paul Urban Van Lines that was headquartered in Warwick, Rhode Island, and we lived there for a few years. I loved it. It was kind of a nice place, but being that far away from home with kids, and yeah, we ended up moving back home. But anyway, so yeah, Sharon, Warwick, it's really cool. She sent a card with the little bears on it. Let's see. I hope you're able to use these corner to corner granny squares. I've never seen a corner to corner granny square. Okay. They're left over from a completed project. She'll send more when she finishes. Your friend Sharon. Thank you, Sharon, so much. And here are the great. I love that. Look at that. That's so cool. So, so cool. I love the colors. Very nice. Very, very nice. I like that a lot. I've never seen a corner to corner granny square, and now I have. That's really interesting. That one doesn't do so well. Look at that. Isn't that neat? I like that. Thank you. Well, they'll fit perfectly. We'll find a way to make them work. Absolutely. Okay, this is from Patricia in Mainville, Ohio. Oh, goodness. On the back of the envelope for the card, it says, second envelope coming soon. It's coming attractions. Isn't that a pretty card? It says, thinking of you in a special way. Thank you for praying for my husband. Thanks for doing this for Boggy Creek. Your lurking yarny friend, Patty K Knit and Crochet. Patty K Knit and Crochet. Do you have a YouTube? That'd be interesting. So that's from her. And then she says, second one is coming. I think I got this all out. And she taped them to this piece of paper. Okay. I love these solid granny squares. Aren't those pretty? The purple and the yellow. I love this green. It's so pretty. And the blues. Oh, this one's really nice. With the maroon and the white. That one. Last but not least. Oh, goodness. This one. So, those are the ones from, did she say her name was? Patty K Knit and Crochet. So very nice job. These are really pretty. I like the solid ones a lot. I think they're very unique and different. So thank you very much for all of those. Next we have Judy from Central Square, New York. And this one somehow missed getting cut open. Sorry about the crinkles, guys. Oh, shoot. All right. Gotta cut it open. Hang on. Bear with me here, guys. I don't want to cut anything on the inside. Okay, got it. All right. Oh, I love this groovy card. Feels homemade. Oh, she made a little poem. This is really sweet. All because of Nina's Knots. We're sending grannies in lots. It's such a great cause. You deserve so much applause. Thank you for giving us a peek into special Camp Boggy Creek. Thank you for spearheading this wonderful project, Judy. Judy, you're so creative. Did you make this card? Because this is really nice. And I love this pattern. I mean, can you say Mod Squad? You know, my bedroom wall looks similar to this in the 1970s. I'm loving this. So much. Anyway, she sent a bunch of granny squares. And some variegated. I love this one. And this one. And this one. Very nice job. These are all beautiful. Thank you so much, Judy. I really do appreciate it. I'm digging this card. I'm thinking I need to keep this around for some inspiration because this is really pretty. Loving that. Okay, next, this big one. Oops, let's flip that around. This is from Deborah in Tumwater, Washington. And, aw. Dear Lynanne, what an angel you are for doing this for the camp and able to for us to participate in such a heartwarming cause. I love making squares, but dread putting them together. I like weaving in the ends, but actually putting it into the whole bag is rather daunting. Thank you for your kindness. I really hope to be I'm really happy to be part of such a loving fiber community. Hope these help Deb. And she sent this really adorable stitch marker, which I absolutely love. Thank you so much, Deb. I love this. So I'm going to set that over here for now. And I'm going to pull out bags and bags and bags of granny squares. Oh, with the hearts. Aren't those darling? Love that. Oh, those are just so sweet. Look at how pretty that is. I love those with the heart. Oh my gosh, those are just absolutely darling. So that's one package. Oh, she did them all with the hearts. Oh, every blanket's gonna have to get one of these with the heart. Look at that one. Isn't that striking? Love, 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 love. Okay, from here on out, every blanket has to have a square with a heart. New rule until I run out. Look at that one. So pretty. Loving the, oh, I love that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Those are beautiful and amazing, and I love them. Great job, Deb. This is fabulous. These are great. Those are gonna have to go in every blanket until I run out of them. But those are so sweet. Okay, this one is from Judith, and I cut off the address. Oh no, Liverpool, New York, Pennellville. No, this is the Pennellville, New York. No note. I think she sent some before. So we have a bunch of, regular granny squares and different colors. That is a bright yellow. Can you say highlighter yellow? Pretty teal, and the neon green, and the regular green. Those are really pretty. I love them. Then we have Karen, package number 3 from Liverpool, New York. This one has a note in it again, and it says, she was double duck dared by Lala of Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming to send you these 20 granny squares, quack, quack. Karen at Liverpool, New York. That's number 1, 3, Lala. I got your quack, quack. And she sent all these. I love that color. Beautiful squares. All different colors. Oh, this one's got a little bit of sparkle to it. So does this one. And finally that one. I think there's more in here. And we just have a bunch more of these. Oh, that's pretty. I like that one. And that one. So that's that group from Karen. And next we have from Jax, Creations by Jax, and she's in, I think, Washington. Yeah, she's in Washington. And she sent, I opened her other package to me yesterday, and inside we have, she made them with the bobbin yarn, which we all know I love the bobbin yarn. And let's see, I can't get this untied, Jax. Some pretty, oh, I like that one. Look at that. Wow. Though, look at the center on that one. Isn't that unique? Oh, I'm showing you the wrong side. Look at that. Wow, these are fabulous. Jax, these are really nice. Very, very fancy. Fancy, fancy. Oh, these are beautiful. Jax, thank you so much. I love these, and you know I love that bobbin yarn. It's so soft. These are fantastic. Thank you so, so much. And thank you so much for my hooks, because it's really beautiful. And I'm keeping this because it's pretty. Puff Post Square from Hooked by Robin, and she added a few extra rows. So if you're wondering what this is, it's the Puffed Post Square by Hooked by Robin, which I'm assuming is a video on YouTube, because she does a lot of videos on YouTube, that Hooked by Robin. So thank you, Jax. And last but not least, from our friend Lynette at Charmed Grammy, who did not need to do this because, you know, she's doing her own blankets. She's doing 100 blankets and she's in charge of all this. So, but anyway, she sent me some Craft Smart yarn, I'm assuming, to help put them together. She sent 2 white. Let's see. Here's her note. Beautiful card, and it says, I enclosed a couple of skeins of white to help with the seaming together. Thank you, Lynette. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for doing for Boggy Creek. Laura, Mad Mimi, Double Duck dared me to send these. Quack quack. I added 5 to your count, Lala. Thanks, Lynette. So that's 2 double duck dares, quack quacks for you, Laura. I hope you're keeping track. And you probably saw these on Lynette. Oh, I like that. On Lynette's channel. She was putting these all together. Here's a bunch of them in white. And some more in the beautiful red. And some more red. And, ooh, the hot pink and the pink red center, and another hot pink and a red. So if you don't know who Lynette Charmed Grammy is, go check out her channel. She's listed below. But yeah, look at all these beautiful reds and pinks and the white, of course, which is always a great thing to have. So there we are, you guys. That is it. That is all of them. Lynette, thank you so much for the extra yarn. I'm sure it will come in handy. You guys, keep those squares coming. The more you send, the more blankets I can make, and the more we can get to the kids. And I'm having a blast, you guys. I sit and put a cute fast border on them, and I'm sewing these things together so fast. I sat last night watching a football game, and I booked through a bunch, and kind of making it a group effort with my husband. I'm like, here, put these in stacks of 4 for me. So I just dump a bunch of granny squares on him, and he stacks them up. So again, no rhyme, no reason. We just put them together in groups of 4 and sewing them together, and it's a lot of fun. And I appreciate every one of you for helping out with this big project. Don't forget, my mailing address is listed in the box below. Make sure that when you mail it, it says 173rd Court and not Turkey Trail. Nancy, Billy, and Lynette appreciate all of your help. So I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you have a fantastic long weekend. My birthday is on Sunday, so I am going to spend it doing what I love, which is crocheting. So I hope you have a great weekend, and we will talk to you on Monday. Be kind to everyone.